Hello everyone, Cyndi Seidelman, aka Sigma Fan here. We are doing another C365 game. We're doing Mega Man 2. The big one, Mega Man 2. Grew up with this game as a child. And we're going to continue pressing on with all the Mega Man games for 365. We'll probably do more next Sunday. We'll probably do 3 and 4. And then by the time we get to 5, and we do 5 and 6, and then we're going to do another long game after that. But it will not be a long Mega Man game. If we do long Mega Man games, it'll probably be a Battle Network game or it'll be Legends. But we have Mega Man 2, the epic intro. And we're going to get started right now. And we're doing difficult mode, i.e. the original Japanese mode. And I always start with Airman. Like, they fixed a lot of the bugs that were in the first game, improved on everything else. And you have what is essentially a classic video game. Classic in every sense of the word. It's almost universally accepted that Mega Man 2 is one of the best NES games of all time. Even dedicated Mega Man haters will say it's the best one and you can't go wrong with it. I forgot you can glitch some of them out. But here we are, Airman. Get the air shooter, and we get item 2, which is our jet. And this is pre-rush, so it'll go in a straight line. And it gets you through a lot of problem areas. I love this song. Later on, when we get to Wily Castle, I have a story about the boss rush. And it kind of ties into what I was talking about earlier, but nobody listened to because I accidentally had my mic muted. And one of the things about difficult mode and this mode is, in the normal mode, is that with that enemy right there, once you shoot him in normal mode, it will go away. Once you shoot him in difficult mode, he will fall apart like that. And then get revived, and then the second shot gets rid of him. You're gonna see those again in Heatman stage. And Crashman is a bit of a mistranslation. In the Japanese version, he's called Clash Man. And that is corrected in the Game Boy version of Mega Man 2. Alright, now we have a pick. I'm gonna go Flash Man. No. There we go. I don't want to deal with that. Flashman is annoying sometimes. But if you have full health, you can tank him. Okay, this will give me item 3. Which is a wall crawler. Here we go, quick man. And just to show off the wall crawler, get extra life. And I don't have Metal Man, so I don't have the blades to easily go through those guys. Doesn't matter to me, I don't need it. Ouch. Alright, here we go. I am not using Flash Stopper. I'm saving that for Quick Man. I screwed that up. I had to go to the other side. Like, you can't screw up there. Speedrunners will just use Flashman and just get it over and done with. There we go. Needed that. And now, here's why I saved my time stopper. It will take away half of Quick Man's health. And so I'm able to just wipe them out, which I love. Okay, after Quick Man, it's Metal Man's next. Then Metal Man, then Bubble Man to Heat Man to Wood Man. That's kind of the pattern. Air, Crash, Flash, Quick, Metal, Bubble, Heat, and Wood. Unlike, there are different ways to do this. Like, Metal also works with Woodman. But Heat Man is kind of preferred because you could just charge up and just mollywop them. like, that drill stuff comes back in 10. Checking, I have max energy tanks, so I'll just go through the rest of this level. And Quick Man. Now Bubble Man. I just love the music for this game. I wanted to buy a vinyl. Like, they sell video game soundtracks on vinyl now. But good lord, $40? That is way too much. Yes, I understand it's specialist and, you know, all that fun stuff, but look, I can understand 30, but 40 is too rich. Even if 1 through 6 in a pack cost 200. I love Mega Man, but even I have limits. But then again, I'm a cheap bastard anyways. Like, if I want tickets to games, I will always use SeatGeek or StubHub. You know, anywhere where I don't have to pay full price. I think the last time I actually paid full price for a sporting event was Stomping Grounds for the WWE. They were at the Tacoma Dome. So I could say I actually went to a pay-per-view. I went to a legitimate WWE pay-per-view. I only paid $25. It was supposed to be a good seat. Like, I'm getting off track here of Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 is great. It doesn't need beefing it up. But I bought my ticket, and it was the 200 level, so it was the highest level. Like I said, cheap bastard. And my row was tarped. Like, this wasn't on the other side of the arena. It wasn't camera side. I mean, it wasn't where the hard cam physically was. It was on the side that you would normally see when you watch a wrestling show. Like, where that audience was. But my row, which was the first row, was the only row that got tarped off. So I had to get my seat exchanged. So I got a seat closer to the floor, which is nice. So my $25 seat got exchanged for what was probably like a $60 or $70 seat. And this was back in 2019 prices, so it was one of the last shows before we got, you know, the new war. To even call it a war is stupid. I was almost there. I was right there. There it is. We get done with all the Robot Masters in under 30 minutes, that's good. That means we should probably be done with this game in under an hour. And this is the Rising Podium ones. And you're gonna need them for the first part of the Wily Castle. So we have Woodman stage, and you get the first appearance of the bats. I don't know if anybody's ever played, there's a ROM hack, I'm trying to remember the name is, but it's Rockman 2 minus something. Something along those lines. And they edited the rabbit enemies to where they shoot energy balls instead of the carrots. And if you get hit with one of those energy balls, it's an automatic death. And they get fired in the same way as these guys do, as they shoot their fire. And now we have Woodman, and like Metal Man's blade works on him, but this is the preferred method. Just charging up Heat Man's weapon and just burn him. Alright, Wily time. There was an article a while ago, like about 15 years ago, that estimated how much it would cost to build Wily's castle. The Mega Man 2 version of Wily's castle in Japan. It would be about $2 billion back then in order to pull off. Now here's where item 1 comes into play. One at the bottom. Like, you could do it with 3, but I'm doing it the safer way with 4. Alright, and here comes the dragon. And just keep moving. It's one of my favorite bosses. Mega Man bosses of all time is the dragon. It's a pain if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, then it ain't too bad. Now, I could grab those, but I would be wasting my crash bombs, and I don't want to do that. Especially with the 4th boss. Since those require you to be perfect with your crash bombs. And I don't want to risk going into that fight with less than all of my crash bombs. Because if you do that, then you gotta farm weapon energy, and the only enemy you're gonna fight are Sniper Joes. And it is a pain in the ass to do that. It is not fun at all whatsoever. I was worried I would have to burn an energy tank. Thankfully, I didn't have to. Don't really need weapon energy right now. And Guts Dozer is the boss here. Take one for Metal Man, leave the other one. Thank you. Huzzah! Alright, now, upcoming is the boss rush, and here's the story I wanted to tell. On Wheel After Dark, which is done by a wonderful streamer named JB Henry. Go follow him at JB Henry XIV here on Twitch. This coming Saturday, the 25th, he is piloting what is going to be a fantastic show called 2 Minute Drill. I was supposed to take part because I donated the money to get to that perk. And on Friday, work said mandatory overtime, 8 hours. On Saturday the 25th, no exceptions. So I couldn't play. But he had already written the question of great significance. And the question was, and it involves this room. The 4 robot masters who are in that door, that door, that door, and that door, and where are they? I botched it. I said Quickman, and Quickman is probably there. So, here's the correct answer. That one has Heatman. This one has Flashman. This was Woodman, and the one on the bottom right is Crashman. So alliteration got me. That's how hard the question of great significance is. I am looking forward to seeing how it all pans out on his VOD, on the 24-hour VOD, when it gets uploaded. I'm pretty sure that game is going to be separated. I have no idea why it works like that. And also, Mega Man 2 is the first instance of you beat Wily, but you didn't beat Wily, so here's the final form for Wily, where you have to traverse a whole nother short level in order to get to the final form of Wily. And it's just weird where there's no music to this. And time. Sorry this is annoying, but you know what? We'll go with it. $49.21. I can't believe I beat it that quick. Normally this would take an hour, but I did it. I'm shocked I sub 50'd this. There it is. I thought something went wrong. The sense of accomplishment of actually doing that is really good. I just love this ending. It's peaceful. Just Mega Man through the powers, through the seasons. Like, it is done for Mega Man. He survived. He beat Wily. And now the world is at peace. Until the next game comes out. Which would be in 2 years. Or 18 months. Because then we got Mega Man 3. But yeah, this was the first Mega Man game that I played. I played 2 first. Back when I was like 5. 5 or 6 when we had a Nintendo. Like, we had Mega Man 2, and then that Nintendo went away for some odd reason. Then I got my NES when I was like 6. And I had 2 games for it, Super Mario Brothers and Adventure Island. No, I'm sorry, no. Super Mario Brothers and Metroid. I got Adventure Island. Metroid somehow disappeared. Then I got, like, Silent Service. And it seems like they made, like, 75 million copies of it. And I don't know why. It wasn't even that good of a game. But you then have... And then my Nintendo got destroyed. Like, I had it on top of my dresser on top of a TV. Or right beside a TV. And my younger brother yanked the cord and the console got destroyed. So, for... Like, this was 93? Like, in the summer of 93, 94, I got a Super Nintendo. And I got it with Super Mario World and Star Fox. And I had that console for a good while until it got stolen. One of my stepdads, stepdad number 3, stole it, sold it for drugs, along with games that we rented. That was like $200 worth of fines, $200 worth of games that he stole for drug money. And it sucked. Because loved renting games. I mean, people won't know the joy of going to a video store. And like, you're 7, 8, 9 years old. You got your allowance. Mine was like $2. Which was a good allowance. Because we would go to a video store on top of the hill. Home Video Express, I believe it was called. And I got to rent a game. And one of the games I rented was Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. It's a really good game. I love Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. The Genesis version better? Yeah, but I still have fondness for the Super Nintendo version. And took me a couple of weekends, but I beat it. And I really enjoyed it. I have it. I have a physical copy of it, not the one that we rented, of course, but you know what? It was a good time. Loved it. Anyway, that's the end of story time, and that's the end of Mega Man 2. Which means the number goes up. It's 19. Next time when we do C365 games, it's going to be Mega Man 3, and it's going to be Mega Man 4, and those games are going to take a lot longer than Mega Man 1 and 2. But anyways, I'd like to thank everybody for watching this VOD. And we will see you again. with new games and new game show videos, and see you then.